EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Kicker Cody Parkey all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 20. Six officially, so a net gain of 1 there. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Dobbins on the carry.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Third down.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. JoJo Natson back deep. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 18.
Let's go, boys, let's go. Regular.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Nick Chubb, the ball.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
58 to Mike, 58.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Mayfield. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Brown, complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 73 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Mayfield now from the 50. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. 30, the 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Pull together. 48. 48's the mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. Hey, 133.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey,
Alert, 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 alert.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 26 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
Parkey adds the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, look 48. Look. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Danny. 48. 48's mine. 48's mine. Yeah, that's what I do.
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go.
Mayfield off the play fake. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. Play fake. Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Regular. Let's get off the field. 48, 48,
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Pistol. 6, check number 6. I don't even know why this team showed up. 48,
Now Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
48 for Mike. I got you, son. Mike, 48. Hey, pick it up, G. I got you.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marvin Hall, 79 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front.
For the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 79 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Raven 1st down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to take over.